I've worked with lots of different young people and I've seen lots of young people make bad decisions when they've been using drugs and alcohol that have landed them in some legal trouble.
Binge drinking is risky business. It affects our decision making and our judgments, leading to violence and being vulnerable to violence.
Young people do put themselves at greater risk, risk-taking situations when under the influence of alcohol, and situations they may not do if they were not under that influence.
If you've ever had a drink, you've probably had an experience that hasn't been what you'd want. What we see with people presenting to hospital is, broken bones from having falls, being assaulted, car crashes, being so intoxicated that they're actually overdosing. So that can cause problems because they might actually, breathe in their vomit and stop breathing.
There's, large amounts of young people presenting to emergency departments when intoxicated. The most serious cases we get, young people have become the victims or offenders in terms of criminal activity that may have occurred during intoxication.
Some of the other issues that we see are, people who have presented because they've got psychological issues that have come from drinking, particularly today with social media platforms. You might upload something or say something that you didn't really want to say, and now because you're friends with employers or other people that you work with, they're aware of it, and once that gets shared, you can't control it.
The people that we see coming through tend to associate with negative peers, or in the case of binge drinking, it's similar aged people.
When people look at social media, they think that all of their friends are out there drinking and having fun, and that they need to drink to have fun. What we can tell you is that more than the majority of young people are not drinking.
For young people who are already experimenting with alcohol or who plan to experiment with alcohol, there are New South Wales Health endorsed guides. It's sort of your guide to a good night out, and it talks about what to do before and during and after to have the safest night out that you can have. You can look up resources on yourroom.com.au, which is a New South Wales Health initiative as well, that goes through a whole range of drug and alcohol information that might be useful for young people.